And while I was weeding this garden bed here, I realized that I have a volunteer tomato from last year. And I think it's a super sweet 100 cherry, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just gonna let it be, since all of this lettuce and kale and stuff is just going to be pulled up at some point. It's not gonna last that much longer. It's almost June, it's starting to heat up. I'm gonna cut the majority of this to be eaten in the next few days. I'm gonna be eating a lot of salads in the next few days, and then this area will be free for other things. We've got, I've got beans right here and beans right there. That'll go on the arched trellis. And then this little chamomile here is also trying to fight for sunlight right here. So that chamomile will be in between these two beans. I don't know how that'll go. It came back from last year, so. And so did that one and this one. I actually did not plant any of the chamomile in this bed this year. It's all from last year. All the chamomile that I planted this year are over there. So I'm going to put a tomato plant right in this area, and there'll be one more once I get rid of all that kale. There'll be another one in there, but I'm going to go ahead and put one here next to the nasturtium. And once this bed is eventually filled, there'll be 3 or 4 more, probably 3. So I figured after all this rain would be a good of time as any to give you a little bit of a garden tour. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I wanted to show you what all I've got up. So in this new bed here next to the chicken run, we've got some orange king calendula and some strawberry calendula from Baker Creek. And then I have a whole bunch of sunflowers on this back row. And then when I planted those, I also put in some new seeds, and all the rain we've been getting has resulted in all these little bitty sunflower seedlings, and they're all down here. What's up, buddy? You got something to say?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy. Hi, Papa.
Hi, Papa. Alright, so all this space here is pretty much open other than the sunflowers. What I think I'm going to end up doing is putting bush beans on this front row here, because I'm going to have the arched trellises attached from the other side. That'll have some things trellising from the other side, but I don't think I'm going to have them trellis from this side. Just the other side. Not sure yet. I might have a second round go from this side mid-summer. We'll see. Still have to get the arched trellises really before all those plans are set in stone. So I have all this space open all the way until the end where that okra plant is. Did you see yourself? You see yourself?
Mommy, cat.
That's Catherine. Where are the strawberries? Can you show me where the strawberries are? No. Those are sunflowers. Where are the strawberries? Do we know where the strawberries are? Let's go find the strawberries. They're over there. They're back there. Back there. Come on, let's go together. So I know none of this stuff has that much more time left. So this will end up being something else pretty soon. So in this little bed, we have some mint that came back up from last year that I pulled out last year, hoping that I had got it all out because I didn't want it here anymore. But what did you get?
Mommy.
What'd you get? Ooh,
Here you go, Mommy.
thank you. It's so pretty.
Oh, I'm playing
Oh, smell it, smell it.
with now.
It smells good.
Now.
It smells. What does it smell like? Like flowers. So this is my little bitty cucamelon. And this is my Tokyo green cucumber from Baker Creek.
Look on now.
It smells good.
Now, good.
Yeah, it smells good.
Oh, now.
It smells good. Thank you.
Okay.
So here we have a Cosmic Eclipse tomato. I actually need to prune. So here we have a Cosmic Eclipse tomato. Starting to set off flowers. Some of the leaves look a little funky because of all of the rain we've been having. And this one has armpits coming out. So let's get rid of the little armpits. And there we go. And I got this one from the Shindig. It's supposed to be the size up of the atomic grape. So the saladette size. Some more tomatoes here, setting off fruit. Honestly, I can't remember what these are. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at my notes and see what I put here, because I have no idea what this is. It's some sort of purple tomato, I think. Here's another nasturtium.
I got Mommy.
We have another tomato here
Bye.
that I grew from seed. It's a purple one, I think. I could be wrong. Again, I need to go back and look at my notes. Here's a tiny, little bitty Murasaki purple pepper. There's two of them actually. I haven't thinned them because I'm afraid that they're not gonna survive. I don't know if you can even see them. They're so tiny. I also had one here in this triangle and it's gone. It did not survive all that rain. Here's some Italian sweet basil that already smells amazing. It's doing really well. No, grab these weeds out. And this one is a Splash of Cream tomato, variegated leaves. And I got this from Jess when I went down for our spring break trip. And I'll link that in the eye above. And she recently said that the leaves are less variegated, the less shade that they get. And they do get a little bit of partial shade here from the oak tree. So hopefully it continues to grow variegated leaves. Some of these aren't at all, and some of them still are. So this is some, these are some zinnias. I didn't label which kind they are, but hey, at least I know that they're zinnias. They're from Baker Creek. And then here we've got some more strawberry and orange king calendula. No, I didn't label which one's which. I figured when they come up and flower, I'll know which ones are which. And then in the back there, I've got three more tomatoes. We got one here, there, and there. That one back there badly needs to be mulched. It's in a bed full of strawberries. And I've got strawberries over here that needed a home, so that's where they are. And this will eventually become a perennial bed of strawberries and herbs. So next year, this probably won't be tomatoes. And then I've got another nasturtium right here. These are the first year strawberries. These are called Fort Laramie Everbearing strawberries. I had a chicken get into my strawberries earlier, so I've got a whole bunch of just random strawberries sitting around. And then these are second year Ozark Beauty Everbearing strawberries. They're putting off runners like crazy. They are producing like crazy. We've gotten 2 pretty decent sized harvests off of them already, and probably would have gotten a lot more if it wasn't for bugs and chickens. But here's one right here. And then these guys are first year June bearing strawberries. They're Eclipse June bearing strawberries. Chicken got in here too. Look at that. It's a shame. That would have been a pretty strawberry. So this is my poor little toothache plant. It's been eaten down to a nub by bugs or chickens. I don't see this surviving. I'm gonna probably end up starting some more of these because I think they're neat, and I would really like to have some bloom at some point. My thyme from last year surprised me and came back. It's all over the place. Chickens got in here too. I started a new one here. We've got sage, feverfew, and my rhubarb. This is spearmint that's come back from last year. I've got a holy basil and dark opal basil. We've got a really muddy bed from all the rain we've been having, with 3 atomic grape tomatoes and a Prudence purple. I think it's a Prudence purple, and some peppers that are just tiny little things. I'm not sure if they're going to make it or not, but it's worth a try. And another nasturtium, and the rest of these beds are just filled with weeds. They're going to be pulled, amended, and planted.